Rain pours from the sky like the world itself is trying to wash something away. Bodies of soldiers are scattered across the ground, lifeless, blood soaking deep into the mud. And in the middle of this battlefield, one man stands alone. He's leaning forward, resting his head against the hilt of his sword, completely surrounded by corpses. Not 10, not 100, a mountain of bodies. The man slowly lifts his head, black hair, orange eyes that still burn even after a battle like this. He looks around at the carnage. What a ton of dead people. Then he clicks his tongue in irritation. Damn it! A voice suddenly echoes through the battlefield, deep, heavy, almost inhuman. A Hayute completely and utterly failed. To think a human this powerful exists. The man's eyes narrow immediately. You bastard! His gaze shifts forward. You were still alive. And there it is. Towering in front of him is a gigantic white creature, shaped like a human. Except this thing has massive angel wings stretching behind its back. The monster's name, a Hayute. 20 days ago, 3 giants suddenly appeared in the Empire. No warning, no explanation, just destruction. Cities flattened, armies wiped out. No one even knew their goal. And now, this one, a Hayute, is the last of the 3. The man lifts his foot and slams it down hard onto the giant's body. Then he stands there, staring directly into a Hayute's face. Half the empire turned into a graveyard because of you. His voice is calm, but the hatred in it could melt steel. So why are you still alive? The giant slowly responds. Do not fret, it will not be long. A Hayute will soon return to their embrace. The man lets out a short laugh. Good. Your friends that died before you are waiting. The giant's eyes shift slightly. Friends? Yeah. The 2 bastards that dropped down here with you. One of them got caught by a nasty red dragon, burnt to a crisp. The other one, he smirks. Some old geezer named Lorehorn sealed him away forever. You deserved that, you damned scumbags. But the giant isn't convinced. Do not conceal the truth with shallow words, powerful one. The children of the stars can share their senses with each other. And I know those who challenge them died as well. The man clicks his tongue. The giant continues. Furthermore, it means powerful ones like you no longer exist in this land. The man suddenly laughs. Ha! What kind of nonsense are you talking about? He spreads his arms slightly. I'm standing right here buzzing with life. But the giant remains calm. Do not bluff. I know, your time will soon come to an end as well. Then it adds something else. It is truly a relief. If you had realized your talents much sooner and focused on training, you would have become a great obstacle to our grand will. The man stares at him for a moment, then his expression twists in annoyance. You bastard, you've been spewing crap this whole time. Yeah, I know. I lived a messed up life. You don't need to remind me. He raises his sword slightly. So shut up and die already. But the giant speaks one last time. You are impressive, human. Be proud of yourself. However, in the end, your world has... Before the sentence can even finish, the blade flashes, clean, fast. The giant's head is sliced completely off. It flies through the air and lands behind the man with a heavy thud. The battlefield grows quiet again, rain still falling, and the man just stands there, staring out at the ruined land in front of him. What do you want me to do when it's already past that? The man mutters it quietly to himself. He takes a slow step back. His boot splashes into a puddle. And that's when it finally hits him. The silence, the bodies, the battlefield. Reality crashes down all at once. He stares out across the field, and his mind drifts back. For a moment, the blood and rain disappear. He remembers a night at camp, a fire crackling in the middle of the tents, his friends sitting around it, laughing like idiots after a long day of fighting. One of them stands out, a guy with a scar running straight across his eye, laughing louder than anyone else. Back then, it almost felt normal, but the memory snaps away. Reality returns. The same man with the scar is now lying on the ground. A sword pierced straight through his body. The main character looks down at him silently. "So, you were all gathered here." Then he glances around, and the sight is even worse. All of them, every single one of his friends from the camp, piled together among the dead, bodies pierced by blades. He exhales slowly. "You idiots." His voice is bitter, but there's something breaking underneath it. "What kind of honor is there in fighting until you die?" His legs give out slightly as he drops to one knee beside them. "Did you guys think that just because I was a little strong, you could be strong too?" He reaches out and gently closes the eyes of the man with the scar. "You should have taken the hint and run away." His voice grows quieter. "Acting like idiots, right until the end." He lowers his head. "Just why?" His mind keeps spinning. Those giants, they deflected the aura of the Empire's strongest swordsman. So why was my sword the only one that worked against them? He clenches his fist slightly. If that wasn't the case, would someone other than a penalized soldier like me have been able to lead the attack? His gaze falls back onto the bodies. "Maybe you guys wouldn't have died before everyone else." The rain keeps falling, and the man finally collapses fully onto his knees, head lowered, defeated. "I just don't know anymore." For a moment, the battlefield is completely silent. Then, a faint voice breaks through the rain. "Is there no one here?" The man's head snaps up. His eyes widen. He can hear it. Another voice struggles to speak again. "I cannot move due to the injury." The man freezes. This voice is, "You're alive?" he says in disbelief. "Anyone," the voice calls weakly. The man immediately drives the tip of his sword into the ground and forces himself to stand. "Someone's still alive." His exhaustion disappears as determination takes over. He pushes forward through the bodies, and then he sees her. A woman wearing a red uniform, black hair soaked by the rain. She's lying among the dead. His eyes widen. "So you were still alive?" "General." He rushes closer, and then he sees it. Her arm, gone, completely severed, blood soaking through what's left of her uniform. "Adeshan," she says weakly. "All right, guys, that's where we're stopping for today. But don't worry, the story is far from over. Part 2 is coming soon, so if you want to see what happens next with Adeshan and how this whole nightmare continues, make sure you stay tuned. Part 2 will be posted very soon.